Hi there, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading. Cancer, this is a reading for the week of Monday, the 2nd of June. And to start with, as usual, we'll look at what's been going on and then we'll get into the week of the 2nd. And Cancer, thank you if you've subscribed or if you're happy to. I appreciate it because it does help the channel. So thank you. And I hope you enjoy the reading. All right, let's get going. What's been happening for you, Cancer? What's the energy you've been in? Things are changing. Under the deck, we've got the Death card. Now, that is the card of Scorpio, so you might have a Scorpio around you. We've also got the Hermit, which is the card of Virgo, and you've got the King of Pentacles. So a lot of earth energy here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But the Death card says things are changing. There's been an ending. You're moving on. Change is happening. It might not be happening rapidly, but you're moving in the direction of stability and something you've looked at, dreamt about. It's a very inner journey with the Hermit, but it's setting yourself up here, moving in the direction of your dreams, and it's towards something very practical, very real. Job, work, home, business, finances, money. And the Hermit is definitely looking at that King of Pentacles. So there's an aspect here of things are changing. You're looking at how to set yourself up, how to create a really stable energy for yourself is what I feel with those cards, Cancer. Yeah, it's very grounded, very practical. All right, let's look at the week of the 2nd and see what the cards have got for you. 7 of Pentacles, yes, the Pentacle theme continues. Oh, Queen of Swords, very analytical. Oh, that's a whole lot. 2 of Cups, a deal or an agreement of some sort, signing of a contract. Page of Swords, yep, news coming in. I feel like there's, yeah, oh. Ace of Swords, 4 of Wands, yep, lovely. Yeah, you've been a little worried about this, Cancer, and the 9 of Swords says we can get in our head, we can ruminate, we can worry about something. We can wake up in the middle of the night with our mind ticking over. There's a lot to think about here. And I know that this is reflective here of that because you're doing a lot of big picture thinking here, Cancer, about where your future stability sits, what's really going to help you have that sense of security and stability in your life in some way, shape or form. And you're weighing up, you know, something you've put time and effort and energy into over maybe the past 6 or so years, and you're wondering, do I keep doing it? It's not really returning you what you want. And there's a really deep sort of reflection here. You're looking at something here with a very kind of sharp truth. Because my sense is it hasn't returned you what you've wanted. And it's taken a lot of focus and effort and energy, and the Queen of Swords gets a little bit, can be a little bit brutal, but in a very strong fact, like no rose-coloured glasses here. This is a very direct, honest appraisal of something. But news comes in and it feels very positive. And so there's a contract here. Look, it could be about a relationship for some because we have got the 4 of Wands, which is a card of weddings and marriages. Now, because these are general, there'll be different stories for everyone. So, you know, see how that sits for you. And look, it might not resonate for you at all. It is general. So for some, this could be about a relationship and whether you want to commit into that. And it could be a proposal of some sort. Often the 2 of Cups can be entering into an agreement, an engagement maybe, plans for a wedding for some. And then the other storyline that I'm seeing here is it's more about work or business, or where you've put your money or your time or your effort. And there's news of maybe a new contract, a new deal, a new job, a new home, something like that. And it comes through the airwaves, so it feels like there's a phone call or an email, some type of communication and agreement or deal being struck here. Contract to sign, paperwork. And you're very clear about this, Cancer, with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords together. You are like clearing your mind, no more confusion. Yeah, under there is temperance, balance. Under that, Six of Pentacles. There's an offer, I feel, and it's bringing you back into balance. And you have a very strong kind of sense of mental clarity here. And the Four of Wands is a celebration, absolute joyful celebration here, and leaving the past behind and going through a kind of like a gateway. I almost want to use the word portal, so I'm going to use portal because it's like you go into a whole new phase here, Cancer. Out of one that you might have been in for years is the feeling. 6 or 7 years even. And you're like, no, I'm moving forward into this new chapter because this is all about my future security and stability. All right, I'm going to close your reading out with a little wisdom, a little message and guidance for Cancer from Spirit, please. For Cancer, please. The week of the 2nd of June. Thank you. Under the deck, King of Pentacles. So a different deck of cards and that same overarching energy here. The King of Pentacles, strong, grounded, practical, wise. And the message from Spirit, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Now we've got a King and a Queen of Pentacles here. So this is a divine pairing. For some, it can be about a relationship. But the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, fantastic energy. Queen of Cups could be you, Cancer. Water signs are represented here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And with this balance of earth energy, you're emotionally balanced, but also you're bringing into balance the practical side as well. So you're feeling good. You kind of very clear about making good choices for yourself. And as I said, for some it can be about this relationship. For others it's about your own stability and future you. That's what I can see this week, Cancer. I hope you have a beautiful week. Bye from me, and I'll see you next time.